Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about what happens to you based on what happened to me on the first month of being on the keto diet and trying to lose that extra weight you had laying around. I want to talk about what you should expect, what should your result be similar to, and what you should look forward in the near future. So we're going to start off with what are my results a month in. Well, to be honest, at the time of recording this video, it's been more than a month for me because I've had some technical difficulties, but the good thing is I actually wrote down what happened to me on the first month or the end of the first month. So I'm going to start off with the first thing, and that is the weight loss. By the end of the first month on the keto diet, I lost roughly about 10 kilos or about 22 pounds. Now the thing here is, as I said previously in the previous videos, these are not these losses are not losses in fat. Most of it is water. So I've probably shred down roughly about 3 kilos of water or about 6 pounds of water. So if I break my diet and revert back to eating the unhealthy diet, I will pack those back in probably 2 or 3 days. But everything else has been loss of fat. Now on myself, I've noticed that, well, my pants are starting to sag now. I've lost centimeters in my waist. I've lost fat all around. So that's the good stuff. That's the good thing. It means you are in a caloric deficit and you are losing weight, which is basically the original thing we were trying to achieve. Now, what are the other things that are very important here? Well, one of the most important things is that you, at this point, should have your mindset prepared and actually working in order to get you those results that you're craving or get you in that tip-top shape. What this means is that you have more or less managed to subside all the cravings for the unhealthy food. If you've managed to get to the first month or the end of the first month, your body is now already accustomed to this new normal, of this new way of functioning, and it's embracing it. You've probably noticed that you have more energy. You feel more energized, so to say. Your brain fog is decreased. You have more focus. So all of these are things that your body is actually providing you with because you have, in one way or another, reduced or eliminated the toxins and unhealthy things you've been injecting into your body. So if this is the same thing that happened to you as it did to me, I would love to hear it from you. So you guys leave a comment below, or if something else happened to you, feel free and tell me about that as well. Now, as I said, the primary thing here was to lose the weight. The secondary thing here is that your self-image is starting to shift from being overweight or having extra pounds to getting to a more desirable outlook for yourself, a physical outlook. But now, here is how you can make this thing even better for you. In order to go ahead and root for yourself, root for that look that you're trying to achieve, you got to do something. And this is my personal advice that I would give to you, and that is you got to be you got to have a bit of vanity for this. So what this means is just go online, go on Google, go on Pinterest, go anywhere. Look for fashion things, fashion attire, clothing. Look for stuff that would make you feel good wearing it, and it will complement your look. But here's the kicker. You don't make it to complement your look right now, but instead the look that you want to achieve going down the road. What this means is probably you're gonna have to look for something that would fit you when you are slimmer. And then what you do is you go ahead and buy that piece of clothing that will only fit you if you are slimmer. Now, if you're hearing me say this thing where I'm literally telling you to go ahead and buy clothing that is smaller and that doesn't fit you well right now, you probably are thinking, this guy's insane. Why is he saying this? Well, actually, that's the whole point. When you have these clothes, you don't look at them as the skinny clothes. Because I've heard that one quite a few times when people usually who are now overweight, they would say, oh yeah, I have a pair of jeans, but those are my skinny jeans. That is the whole wrong idea of looking at this thing. You don't have skinny jeans, you have normal jeans, and you have your fat suit. Let's put it like that. You have your fat suit. All the clothes you bought right now that have to stretch and contain you when you're bigger, those are not your normal clothes. Your normal clothes are what you refer to as your skinny clothes. So, in case you don't have those skinny clothes, what I'm saying is go out and buy them. Have them stay in your wardrobe. So later on, as you're losing weight, you can try to put them on. At the beginning, you will be, unsuccessful because they will be too small. But as time progresses, you will see slightly, ever so slightly, every day, a bit by bit, you will start to be more and more closer to that physique where you will be able to get into those clothes. And I can guarantee you for a fact that a day will come when you will be able to get into those jeans or that clothing and it will fit your body perfectly. That is when you will know that you have arrived at your ideal weight, at your ideal look. And that will do wonders for your mental state. That will do wonders for your image, self-image look. So, I'm not going to make this video any longer than it has to be, so I'm just going to summarize it. By the end of the first month, what happens is, you lose weight, and then you start working harder on getting more and more power to yourself, power to your self-image, the drive to be better. And that's where we usually end up. You don't have to compare yourself to everybody else. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be better.